Hello, and welcome to Behind the Decks with DJ Rodney Martin. The purpose of these videos is to provide pertinent, helpful information to my clients and potential clients on what to look for and what to do when booking a DJ. Before we get into the subject, I'd like to ask you to please like, follow, share, and subscribe to all my media channels. You can find me at DJ Rodney Martin on YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud, and Mixcloud. Let's get into the subject. The subject of this video is help your DJ put on a great event. Tip number one, always provide your DJ with a playlist. When you provide your DJ with a playlist, basically what you're doing is you're selecting the music that the DJ is going to play for your particular event. I have to clear up a misnomer about professional DJs. We do not just show up and start playing music. Most of us do 2, 3, 4 hours of preparation work before we get to the event. When I say preparation work, pulling songs that we're going to play for your event, remixing songs, things of that nature. Okay, so when you give your DJ a playlist, basically what you're doing is you're letting them know what the musical preferences are of the people that are going to attend your event. Never think that a DJ knows what you want to hear. Okay, the whole purpose of hiring a DJ is to hear the music that is custom for your particular event. I cannot tell you how many times I get this. Just play what people this age want to hear. Just play the top songs, and things like that. Oh, you know what we want to hear, things like that. Believe it or not, we don't know exactly what you want to hear. So give your DJ a playlist. What it does is it charts what they're going to do for the 2, 3, 4 hours that you have them booked. If you give them a list of 20 songs, that's great because now that gives them an idea of what you want to hear and then they can fill in from there. Most DJs, such as myself, if just for the sake of round numbers, if you hire me for 2 hours, I'm going to set aside probably 50, 55, 60 songs that I might possibly play at your event. Okay, so always give your DJ a playlist. The worst thing you can do is not give your DJ a playlist. You're setting him or her up to fail. Tip number two, update your DJ on the things going on with your event at all stages. I can't tell you how many times I've had schools, companies, corporations that have hired me in the past, and just for the sake of this discussion, that have hired me, say, from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m., and then a week before the event, someone calls me up and says, we've changed the time, we've shifted everything an hour earlier. Well, that's great, but what happens if your DJ has already booked something earlier in the day and they're going to be coming from that event to your event? Now, what that has done is it has thrown off everything. Okay, so and it creates a problem. I've had venue changes, and I was told at the very last minute. I've had a multitude of changes. So always let your DJ know of changes. If you have a theme change, certain music you don't want them to play, certain music you do want them to play, if you want to do announcements, always stay in communication with your DJ and keep them updated with the things that are going on with your particular event. Tip number three, designate one person to be the spokesperson for your event. I oftentimes will do things for, again, corporations, organizations, high schools, middle schools, and what have you. And there might be a committee of 5 people, and all 5 people are calling up, disseminating information, and it's all different. Well, you don't know who's who, what's what, you up, down, in, out. You don't know. Okay, so the thing is to designate one person as the spokesperson to disseminate information down to the DJ. Okay, this way there's no misconceptions about what's supposed to happen, what who said this, who said that, because when five people call, we don't know all the names, and we don't know who they are. Tip number four: always make sure that the venue is accessible and available for the DJ to get in a timely manner to do his or her work. I've had numerous occasions over the years. I've been doing this for many years, so I've seen everything at least once or a dozen times. But anyway, on this particular thing, making sure that the venue is available and accessible, I can't tell you how many times I show up at a venue 2 hours early to get set up, and I can't find anyone to open up the gym, the hall, the ballroom, whatever, because there's no one there. The event starts at 6. I'm going to be there at 4. It takes me an hour and a half to get set up, and I need another 30 minutes or so just in case I have technical difficulties or what have you. Can't tell you how many times I've showed up on a Saturday night at a school to do a homecoming dance, a Sadie Hawkins dance, something like that. The school's locked down, and then by the time people get there, you have an hour and 15 minutes to get set up when you've been standing around for 45 minutes. Make sure that the pathways to the venue is open. I've had instances where I've had to move boxes, move furniture, move this, move that, just to get into a venue. A DJ shouldn't have to do that. Make sure the lights are turned on. Make sure the power is turned on. I've had multiple times where I've shown up at an event and the power plugs don't work. Okay, or the only power plug that works, of course, it's not the one or the two right near you. It's always the one on the back wall of the venue, and now you have to run uh, extension cords all the way around the perimeter of the room to get to the one. Okay, so always make sure that the venue is ready, accessible for the DJ. So always make sure that the DJ has what he or she needs in order to do a proper performance. At the end of the day, we have the same wants and needs that you do as the client. We want to make sure that the event comes off great, terrific, fantastic, no glitches, and everyone has a great time. And at the end of the event, everyone is saying, throwing their hands up and saying, "Oh, we had a great time. It was fabulous, terrific," and all those different superlatives. So if you can do those things for your DJ will reward you with a fabulous performance.